We have David and we have Maria. Good evening. I'm not hearing David. I hope he hears me. Connecting to your audio. Okay. All right, now I hear something. You there, David?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Perfect. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Very good. Oh, here comes Rita. Let's let her in. How is everybody tonight? Rita, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Webb. How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon or good evening.
Good evening. we still have the sun. So.
Yeah, we still have sunshine, so we could say good afternoon. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
How are you today, Mr. Webb?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Getting used to this new schedule. It's a little crazy.
Yes, I prefer this schedule than the nights when the nights go. The sunshots go early. I don't like that.
You prefer the
the summer.
You know when I'm from South Dakota and like in June and July in South Dakota, it's light until like 9:30, 10 o'clock sometimes.
Oh wow!
Right at the beginning of summer, it's amazing. You know, it's 9 o'clock and it's still bright sunshine outside.
Yes, so you have more time for the day. You
That's
can
right.
do a lot of things.
Lots of daylight. Lots of daylight.
Yes. Have you drink your tequila yet?
No, not yet.
Not today.
I'm waiting for the weekend. I'm waiting for the weekend.
Okay.
Maybe I could make it. I could make it 2 more days. I'll be okay.
Okay. Hi, David.
Well, we have a Zoom meeting for teachers on Friday, so I'll probably need tequila after that one.
Okay, that's nice. It sounds nice.
The teachers meetings always make me make me a little frustrated. All right. So here we are. It is Wednesday, right? And
yes.
Today is Wednesday.
And my plan for tonight is we have 2 more ideas that we want to cover in these last 2 chapters. And then on the weekend, your homework is going to be to take a little test on the Schoology page to review chapter 9 and chapter 10. Okay. So, but first, before we start that, while we're waiting for everybody to come in, let's go ahead and take a listen to, not take a listen, we're going to take a look at our verb warm-up for today, the one that I sent you earlier today. Let me get that open here for you. Oh, here comes Armando. Okay, let me open that up here. Here we go. Here comes Isadora. Let's let her in. Oh, she was here. Let's see. There she is. She's waiting for us. Okay. All right. Can everybody see the verb homework?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we can do with this here. Now, the first one has the idea of for a long time. So that means from the past to the present. From the past to the present. So what could we say here?
I haven't brought.
I like that, except I liked hasn't better.
Okay, hasn't brought.
Hasn't bought. Right. Mrs. Jackson hasn't bought a dress at the mall for a long time. Hasn't. Present perfect.
Hasn't.
Very good. Because it's from the past to now. Right? Maybe she will buy a dress tomorrow, but until now, she hasn't bought one for a long time. Let's see. The next one here is not yet. Not yet is another present perfect idea, isn't it?
Yes.
It hasn't asked.
Exactly.
Hasn't asked.
Hasn't asked anyone to the dance party yet. Okay, the next one.
Did Harvey enjoy fishing and camping?
You want past here or in general?
I think in general.
So would that be did or does?
Does.
Did.
Does, that's right.
Does.
Does is past, did is in general, right?
Did is in past and does is in general.
That's right. We're going to talk about those tomorrow, but for now, just remember does is general, did is past. Okay. Now the next one says the salesman, the new product now. So the key word there is now. So what can we say for that one? The salesman
is demonstrating.
I like that. Is demonstrating. Oh, another visitor. Okay. Let's see. Is demonstrating. So we're going to use present continuous and we're going to use is because it's singular. Is demonstrating. There we go. Now the next one says not very often. Not very often. Not very often is going to be what?
Isn't or don't talk?
Don't talk.
Or isn't that?
Which one do you like? I'm not or I don't?
I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't talk.
I don't
Okay.
talk.
Why are we using don't here?
Don't because it's present, it's simple present.
It's in general, right? Simple
In
present
general.
in general. Because it's not very often. Remember when we have those words often, usually, sometimes, rarely, those are simple present ideas. All right, the next one says, in the last election, the last election. Now this one sounds like past to me.
Who did?
Who
Bill
did?
voted.
I like that. Who did Bill?
Did vote.
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 Do we need ED or no?
Yes.
Yes. ED no. Vote.
No.
Only.
Remember when we have did, we don't need ED.
Okay.
When we have did, ED is not necessary. Okay, I've got another person here. All right, now the next one, we had a yet already with number 2 in negative. Now we have yet in a question. So what can we say?
Have you
written?
Exactly. Have you
written?
Have you written a letter to your parents yet? Now the next one is about smoking cigarettes and has the word never. What do you want to do here?
Hasn't.
Has never smoked.
Has never smoked.
With ED.
Or we could say never smokes. Both would be okay. Has never smoked or never smokes. With never and always, it could be simple present, it could be present continuous. Excuse me.
Always?
Excuse me, present perfect. Never and always.
Okay.
Yeah, let me show you that real quick on the board. Let me change to the board here for just a second because that's an important point. Let me see here if I can move you guys over here a little bit. Okay, let me switch to the board for just a second.
Always do? Could you?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain right now.
Present perfect.
Okay. Two words that are kind of flexible. Never and always. Right? These two words are sometimes simple present and sometimes present perfect. So how do you know? Well, it all depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about habits, you want to use simple present. For example, I never eat pork, right? Habit. Or I always drink coffee in the morning, right? Those are your habits, right? I never eat pork. I always drink coffee in the morning, right? Habits. Now, on the other hand, if you're talking about your history, you want to use present perfect. For example, I have never eaten at that restaurant. Or I have always drunk water with my meals, right? That's about your history. So you always have to ask yourself, am I talking about my history or my habits? So for example, let's say a person smokes for many years and then he stopped because he wanted to be more healthy. So no more cigarettes. So which one does he say? Does he say I never smoke or I have never smoked?
I have never smoked.
No, he can't say that because in the past he smoked, right? So but now he says, no, thank you. So no, I never smoke anymore, right? So that's about your habits right now. So when you're talking about your habits, you use simple present. Remember, do you remember that lesson from level 2, that how often lesson from level 2? Let me put it to you this way. Let me give you another example. A question. Oh, another student who's coming in, iPhone. You see that sentence? How often do you use your DVD player? I used to use it a lot, but now I never use it. That's true for me. I haven't played a DVD in, I don't know, a long time. I usually watch my movies on Netflix or whatever, right? Streaming. So I used to use my DVD player a lot, but now I never use it. My habit, right? I never use my DVD player. Now, on the other hand, another student coming in, Noel. On the other hand, let's look at this question. Question, have you ever used this machine? Yes. Since I started at this company, I have always used this machine. My history, right? Habits and history. Habits and history. Habits, simple present. History, present perfect. So that's why in in this other example, let's see, that we were doing right here, right? I said both are okay. Barry has never smoked, or Barry never smokes. One is about history, one is about habits. Sounds good? Okay, next one. Number 9. Number 9 says Fred, very much. Should we say isn't or doesn't?
Doesn't.
I agree. Doesn't
Doesn't.
smile.
Yeah, doesn't.
In general. The next one says next week. Next week what?
We'll move.
We move.
Or
is going to
is
move.
going
It's
to
going
move.
to move.
That's right. Well, the next one says what time each night. Should we do is or does?
Does
Begin. Oh,
Right.
no.
Does the class,
Begin.
what time does the class begin each night? Now, number 12 has the word while. While. What do we do with while? Remember that from level 3?
Yes.
Eating.
Was eating.
Eating. It's food.
Was eating.
Was eating.
Eating.
The dog was playing in the yard.
Was eating. I agree. Well, the cat was eating his food. The dog was playing in the yard. 2 actions at the same time. 2 actions at the same time. Okay. The next one. What kind of car these days?
Does your
Does your father
drive?
drive? Or
Drive.
is driving is also good. David's coming in.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. It says to his wedding last year.
Invited me.
Invited.
invited me?
Invited. Right. I agree.
Invited me.
Simple
Invited
past. Invited. Jack invited me to his wedding last year. Invited. Number 15 says this month. This month.
Doesn't.
I don't know about
Don't.
dozen.
Don't take.
Maybe, but I'm only talking about this month. Not every month.
Weren't.
Will. No.
Maybe, but this month.
Weren't.
Aren't go. No.
I would say
Where.
for me,
Aren't.
Aren't.
Aren't take.
aren't taking. They aren't taking
Oh.
the class this month. Or maybe you could also say, haven't been taking. Because the time is present, right? This month. All right. Very good. Number 16 says, Mr. Thompson at the bus stop at the moment.
Is Mr. Thompson
Is Mr. Thompson
standing?
Is Mr. Thompson standing at the bus stop at the moment? Is standing. All right. The next one. Maria's husband
Didn't understand.
didn't understand.
Didn't understand.
Very good. Past tense negative. Didn't.
Next summer.
The next one is about next summer.
We climb.
Will
Are
We will climb or
We will.
We will.
are going.
are going to climb. Perfect. The next one is future as well, but it's negative.
Won't.
Won't, right. Or
Will not.
will not or aren't going to have, right?
Yeah,
Won't.
not.
They won't have.
Or
Aren't going to have.
okay. Number 20 says each week.
Do you
Each week.
work?
Do you? Perfect.
Do.
Cada semana, right? Do you?
Do
Yes.
you work?
Do you work?
How many hours do you work each week? Now here's that always again, but this one is not about history, it's about habits.
How many hours do you
So
work?
what should we say for this one?
Simple present.
Orders.
Present, right?
Orders.
Always orders. I
Present.
agree. Because
Orders.
it's not about history, it's about his habits. What is he always orders French fries with his burgers. He loves French fries. Right?
Orders.
Now number 22 is what we were talking about last week. We got that word if.
Present. Simple present.
Simple present, right?
Paint.
So if they paint the bedroom tomorrow, what will they do next week? Present and will. Present and will. Partners. All right, the next one. Jennifer's brother
Will not fix her car until tomorrow. Won't fix.
Won't fix.
will not fix. Somebody said that's good, or won't fix. Good. Or again, we could say isn't
Isn't
going to.
Will not
isn't going
fix.
to fix.
Isn't going to fix.
All right. Now the next one, 24 says, for the last 1 hour. For 1 hour.
Has been practicing.
I agree. I agree. Has been practicing. Has been practicing the piano in the other room for 1 hour. And finally, number 25.
Did
Jim
The Jim
remember?
Jim remember.
Did Jim
Did
remember?
Jim remember? Simple past. Any questions?
No.
Everybody
No.
feel good?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good, good, good. All right, let me move this out here. All right, let's see. Here is everybody. Hello, students.
Right.
Hello.
There are your beautiful
Everybody.
faces.
Hello, everybody.
Nice to see you. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody feeling good?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
No.
How about you?
No cough, no fever,
No.
No.
Not yet.
no COVID-19 yet? Okay,
No.
good. Okay, I'm doing okay. All right, good. So tonight we're going to continue working our way through talking about how to connect ideas. What was what have we been talking about? We've talked about how to connect with if. We've talked about unless. We've talked about hope, and we've talked about wish. Now tonight we're going to add a whole bunch more because I want to focus. And if you saw the video that I sent you earlier today, we're going to focus on what we call cause and effect, right? The cause, the effect, A and B, right? So,
Okay.
so for example, we had a flat tire, so we were late for the movie, right? Cause, effect. Flat tire, late for the movie. Cause, effect. Now, I have good news and bad news. Well, actually,
The bad news.
mostly bad news. The bad news is that we have to learn 4 different ways to connect these ideas when we have cause and effect. And they're all similar, but they're just a little bit different in the grammar and the punctuation. So when you're in level 1, it's not very important. You just learn 1 and that's enough. But now that we're in level 4 and level 5 and level 6, we want to be a little bit more sophisticated in the way we connect our ideas. So we're going to try to learn all 4 tonight. You had a video about since and so that I sent you on your app today. And since and so are similar, but they're not the same. So we're going to talk about the differences between them and how to connect all the ideas, and we're going to write some sentences. We're also going to do some conversation tonight. So we got all kinds of exciting things going on tonight. Oh my goodness, the class will be full. We have a lot of things to talk about tonight. My goodness. But first, as usual, I'm going to put all the microphones off, and I'm going to give a little presentation for a few minutes. Then I'm going to turn the microphones back on, and we'll practice, okay? All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to put all the microphones on quiet for now. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Can everybody hear me still? Yes. Okay. Good. All right. So I'm going to share a screen here. Very good. And we're going to talk about cause and effect. All right. So let's begin here. All right, here we go. Does everybody see the screen? Cause and effect. Everybody can see? Give me a thumbs up. Yes? You can see? Okay, good. Cause and effect. So let's talk about it a little bit. Cause and effect. In English, there are various strategies to combine a cause with its effect. Right? 4 strategies, in fact, like I said. Here's an example. Because of the coronavirus, many people lost jobs, right? Cause, coronavirus. Effect, lost job. Since I'm not a U.S. citizen, I can't vote. Cause, effect. We didn't have a map. Consequently, we got lost. Cause, effect. Becky is a nurse, so she knows a lot about health. Cause, effect. So notice, because of, since, consequently, so, they're each just a little bit different in the grammar. They all mean the same thing. We have a cause and we have an effect. But the difference is the grammar. I want you to notice a couple of things. Notice this, because of. What comes after because of? A noun. Coronavirus. What comes after since? A subject and a verb. Notice, after a period, we use the word consequently. After a comma, we use the word so. So each one is just a little bit different. So we have to separate them all in our heads. Tonight, our goal is to learn 7 key words. 7 key words, and put them in the right categories. So let's start one by one. Here's our first word. There are 4 basic ways. Here they are. Our clause connectors. Because, and the one that was in the video for tonight, since. Because and since. Both of those are what we call clause connectors, or sometimes they call them correlative connectors, but clause connector is the word I like to use. We also have prepositions. Our prepositions are because of and due to. We also have our conjunction, the one we had in the video today, so. And what we call transitions, therefore and consequently. So these 7 words, because, since, because of, due to, so, therefore, and consequently, are our connectors for cause and effect. Cause, effect. Cause, effect. So let's look at each one of them one by one. Let's start with the clause connectors. Let's look at those first. That's my little note. Each connector requires slightly different grammar, as I said. All right, so clause connectors first. The most common way to connect ideas in English is with a clause connector. They can either be at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence. Each part of the sentence must include a subject and a verb. And that's very important. You have to have two subjects and two verbs. What are our keywords? Since, that was the one in the video today. And because, that was the one we studied mostly in level 3. Like level 3, chapter 2, I think that was. Example. Because you worked hard, the boss is going to give you a day off tomorrow. Ha, I wish. I wish. Because you worked hard, comma, the boss is going to give you a day off tomorrow. Or, the boss is going to give you a day off tomorrow because you worked hard. Notice, because can be in the first position, or because can be in the second position. But again, it's always going to be because you worked hard. Because you worked hard. All right, let's look at another example. Since I paid in cash, I got a discount on my purchase. Or, I got a discount on my purchase since I paid in cash. Again, I can put since in front or since in the middle. But since is always with the cause. Why did I get a discount? Since I paid in cash. Why did the boss give me a day off? Because I worked hard, right? Because and since answer the question, why? Right? Why did you get a day off? Because I worked hard. Why did you get a discount? Since I paid in cash, I got a discount. Why did it happen? Right? Cause, effect. Cause, effect. Very good. All right, let's look at, oh, notice I need a comma if I begin the sentence with a connector, right? So when I have because or since in the first position, what do I need? I need that comma right here in the middle. I need that comma right in the middle. Because you worked hard, comma. Since I paid in cash, comma. We need those commas when we have the word in the first position. All right, prepositions, almost the same because I have two possibilities for the position, but a little bit different. What's the big difference? What does it say? Like clause connectors, prepositions can be either at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence. However, sin embargo, the preposition is only used with a noun. What's a noun? A person, a place, a thing, right? Nouns. And what are our prepositions? Because of and due to. So let's think of some nouns. For example, because of my problem. Due to the weather. Because of my computer. Due to his broken leg. Due to, because of, with a noun. Example number 1. Because of the bad weather, the picnic was canceled. The picnic was canceled because of the bad weather. Notice, bad weather is a noun. Well, it's an adjective and a noun, but weather is a noun. Let's look at due to. Due to the traffic, I was late for my job interview. Or, I was late for my job interview due to the traffic. Traffic is a thing. Traffic is a noun. So due to the traffic, noun. Okay? And again, I need a comma. Same story as the others, right? Comma here, comma here. Good. Conjunctions. Let's take a look at conjunctions. Conjunctions were the one in the video. Only one conjunction. So, right? We use only so as our conjunction. And when do we use it? We use it in the middle of the sentence after a comma. We never start a sentence with so. We put so in the middle. Example, I'm very busy today, so I can't go to English class. I took the medicine regularly, so I started to feel better. Cause, effect. Cause, so, effect. Next Monday will be a holiday, so I don't have to go to work. Not true. Relax, take it easy. I like that. I like that picture. All right. So we use so with the between the cause and the effect. It's used in the middle. Cause, comma, so, effect. I was hungry, so I ate a cheeseburger. I was thirsty, so I drank a soda. Cause, comma, so, effect. Transitions, the last one. And transitions are the words that are a little bit longer, right? Like conjunctions, transitions are always between the cause and the effect. However, the transition is used only after a period. Usually we use transitions to combine longer ideas. We use transitions to combine longer ideas. And those are our words therefore and consequently. So usually I have a longer sentence with therefore. For example, there is a citywide quarantine in effect for the next few weeks. Therefore, all English classes must be online. Por eso, right? Victor worked very hard, came in early, and did excellent work. Consequently, the boss gave him a raise and a promotion. So this is what we call a transition. It's usually after a period. And notice we have a little comma with it before the sentence. All right. The end of the presentation. You came to class today, so now you understand cause and effect. Because you understand cause and effect, your English will be better. So in the middle, because can be in the middle or the beginning. Okay, very good. Okay, all right, back together. I turn everybody's microphone on. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So we had 7 words, right? Can we remember the 7 words? We had 2 clause connectors. What were those 2?
Because and
Because
since.
and since.
Since and because.
We had two
Because and since.
two prepositions.
Since.
What were the
Because
prepositions?
and since.
Because
Because
of and
Because
due
of.
to.
Due to,
Due to.
because of.
Okay.
Due to.
We had
Due
1
to,
conjunction.
So.
And we had 2 transition words.
Therefore,
Therefore
consequently.
and
Therefore.
consequently. Perfect.
Therefore,
Perfect. Perfect.
consequently.
Okay. So we're going to practice with these words a little bit. Are you ready?
No?
Yeah, why
Yes.
not? Why not? Let's practice. Okay. I'm going to share another screen with you for just a second here. And then we're going to do some practicing. Okay. Let me see if I can find the screen here. Okay, where is it?
Teacher,
Yes.
what is the inter-class code?
What are you talking about? What are you talking?
I want to use my computer instead of my phone,
Okay.
but it says like inter-class code. Join as a class. So
Are you talking about using Zoom? What application are you talking about?
Well, I'm using Zoom on my phone.
Okay.
But I want to use my computer instead of my phone.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so you need the identification and the password, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me get that for you, and you can change. Okay, give me
Okay.
just 1 second. I can get that information for you.
Okay.
Okay, give me just a second here. Hold on. I have to change a few things here. Okay, just a second. Here we go. Okay, do you have a pencil?
Yes, I do.
You're going to need to write this down because there are several numbers. Okay. All right. Hold on here. Okay. So you went to zoom.us, right?
Yes, I'm using that on my phone, but
Okay.
I want to use the computer.
I understand, but did you go to the website of Zoom?
No, I don't know. I went to. Yeah, I did.
You're at Zoom website. Okay. So you need a meeting ID and a password. The meeting ID number is 774 774 600
600
918.
918. Okay.
So 774 600 918.
Okay, got that. Okay.
And the password is let's see. No password. Okay. So if you enter that meeting ID 774 600 918.
Okay.
If you're at the Zoom website.
All right.
Okay, and then you should be on your computer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you have a problem, let me know.
Okay, I will.
Okay. All right. Back to business. What was I doing? I forgot.
I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. We're gonna share this one if we can. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Okay. Whoop. Okay. All right. Back to work here. Okay. Here we go. What do you want to share? Okay. I want to share. Here we go. Okay. All right. Can you see a paper now?
Yes.
Yes. You have a problem and a reason, right? We have 10 problems and 10 reasons. Okay. So and look at the examples here. It says, why couldn't you sleep last night? Because of my noisy neighbors. That's a preposition, right? Because of. Why couldn't you make the cake? Because I didn't have any eggs. That's a clause connector. You see the difference? Because of, noun. Because, subject and verb. Okay? So, everybody get the idea?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to see if we can combine these using different connectors. I have here a little magical hat, and I have all of the connectors are in this hat. They're all in the hat. So I'm going to take one connector out of the hat and see if we can make a sentence with these connectors. Okay, so the first one is, let's do this one again for practice. You couldn't sleep last night and noisy neighbors. All right, and let me take consequently. Okay, how can we combine those two ideas with consequently? What is the cause?
The noise.
Noisy neighbors.
Noisy neighbors.
Noisy neighbors.
So we need a subject and a verb. What can we say? My neighbors. What can we say about my neighbors? My neighbors are very noisy, right?
Are very noisy.
My neighbors are very noisy. Punto.
So,
Consequently,
Consequently, comma,
I couldn't
sleep last night. Exactly. My neighbors were very noisy. Punto. Consequently, I couldn't sleep last night. Okay, got it? All right. This one we're going to do for practice. We're going to do some together with a little more detail. All right, the next one, you couldn't make a cake because you didn't have eggs. All right, let's try the word since. Since. Okay, does since go with the cause or the effect?
Is
The effect.
Since goes with the reason, right?
Reason, yeah.
Okay, so what did you say? I couldn't make a cake since
I didn't have
I didn't have
any
eggs.
eggs.
Exactly.
Yes.
I couldn't make a cake since I didn't have any eggs. Or since I didn't have any eggs, I couldn't make a cake.
Yeah.
Either way, right? Remember, since you have two choices. You could put the reason first, or you could put the reason second. No problem. All right, the next one. The neighbors couldn't lock the door. The lock was broken. Okay. All right. I have.
The neighbor couldn't lock.
I have because of. Because of
the neighbors couldn't
Yes.
lock
The
the
neighbors
door.
Couldn't lock the door because of
what?
the lock was broken.
But we don't want to. We want to have only the noun. Because of
Broke.
Because of the lock was broken.
Because
but
of
we
lock
don't
was
want to. We
broken.
don't want to have the was. We want to just have
Of my
because
noisy neighbor.
Of
the broken
because
lock.
of the neighbors couldn't lock the door.
No.
Because of the broken door.
Because of the broken lock, right?
Because of the broken
Oh,
lock.
Because of the broken lock, right? We want the noun there.
Broken. Locked.
Because of the broken lock, right? Okay. The next one. You couldn't change the alarm battery. You didn't have a ladder. Okay. And this one,
Because
it has due to. Due to. Let's see if we can do due to.
I couldn't change the alarm battery due to I didn't have a ladder.
But again, we're not going to say due to I didn't have. We're going to have a noun. Due to.
Okay, due to.
In this case, a negative. So due to.
I didn't have a ladder.
No.
Due to no
ladder.
ladder. Exactly. Due to no ladder. Due to no ladder. Right? Yeah. Remember, due to and because of are a little tricky.
Yes.
All the others use subjects and verbs. But due to and because of need a noun. Okay. Let's try the next one. The next one. Let's see. The children couldn't play outside and the rain. Okay. I have therefore. Okay.
The children couldn't play outside because
hold on. I have therefore.
Therefore,
okay. So what do we want to start with the reason or start with the problem?
Therefore the rain.
No.
No. Remember, therefore is always in the middle. So tell me the problem first.
After period. Yeah.
So tell me the problem first. What was the problem?
The rain.
The rain. Okay.
Yes.
So let's make a sentence with rain. How about
because the rain.
no? But we want to use therefore. Forget because. So we're gonna say
Therefore,
it was raining.
Oh yeah, yes. It was raining.
It was raining.
The children couldn't.
Therefore,
the
the children couldn't play outside.
Yes.
Okay. It was raining. Punto.
Oh, it was
Therefore, the
the
children
couldn't
play
play
outside.
outside.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
The next one. It says here, you couldn't come to school. Car had a flat tire. Okay. All right. Do I have a visitor here? Oh, somebody's rating. Ching. Okay. Let's let Ching in. Okay. All right. So this one, we have so. So.
I couldn't come to
No.
school.
No. It's,
the car had a flat tire,
so I
I
couldn't come to
to
school. Exactly. Yeah, we always have to have the problem first in that case, right? Right?
Yeah.
What was the problem? The car had a flat tire. So the car had a flat tire, comma.
Yeah.
So I couldn't come to school.
You couldn't come to
I
school.
couldn't come to school.
Exactly. All right. Let's try another one. This is the last one, the easiest one. Because. Okay, so what about this one?
Because high price, I
Well,
couldn't
remember,
buy the house.
we need a subject and a verb. So let's make a subject and a verb. Because
The high
price.
the price was high.
Yeah.
Because the price was high,
I couldn't
buy the house.
I couldn't buy the house. Excellent. Okay, very good.
Plus verb.
All right. 3 more. Let's see if we can do these 3 more, and then I'm going to put you into groups and have you work on your own. Okay, let's see. It says you couldn't go to the party, you had to work. Okay, let's try. Whoops. Well, let's try therefore. What can we do with therefore? Start with the problem.
I had to work.
Therefore,
I couldn't go to the party.
Exactly.
I couldn't go to the party.
I had to work. Therefore, I couldn't go to the party. All right. The next one says bad weather. Let's try because of. What can we say here?
Because of
the bad weather.
Because of the bad weather.
Couldn't go hiking.
I couldn't go hiking.
I couldn't go hiking.
Very good. All right. And the last one, let's try so. Remember, I was busy.
I was busy, so
I couldn't.
I couldn't call you. I couldn't call you. Exactly. I was busy, so I couldn't call you. All right. Okay. No problem.
No problem.
All right. Now,
Not too much.
now we're gonna have a little bit more of a challenge. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me share something different here. Okay. Does everybody see this paper that says cause and effect?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to copy down the causes and copy down the effects, okay? Copy them in your notebook. I'll give you a second to do that. And then we're going to practice writing some sentences. Everybody got it?
No,
Not yet.
A little more time?
teacher, not yet.
More time?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
No problem.
1 minute, 1 minute. Hey.
Okay, we're good?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. All right, now I'm gonna give you a list of connectors, and I want you to use these connectors to connect the ideas, okay? All right. Number one, I want you to use due to. Number two, I want you to use because. Number three, I want you to use therefore. Number four, I want you to use so. Number five, I want you to use since. Number six, I want you to use because of. And number seven, I want you to use the word consequently. Okay? So number one, due to. Number two, because. Number three, therefore. Number four, since. No, sorry, four, so. Five, since. Six, because of. And seven, consequently. Does everybody have those written down?
Yes.
Yes.
Good, good, good. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put you into your little group rooms, and I want you to work together to see if you can make the sentence. Now, I want you to look carefully at those causes. Do you see the causes?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have nouns or do you have sentences there? The causes.
Causes.
Are they nouns or are they sentences?
Noun.
They're nouns, right? So that means if you have because of and due to, no problem. But if you have any of the other connectors, you're going to have to make a sentence, right? So, for example, what is number one? I said what? Because of?
Due to.
Due
to.
to the earthquake,
So what can I say?
home were
Due to the earthquake, many homes were damaged, right? No problem. But number two, what did I say?
Because.
Because. Okay.
because
So what? Now we have to change something, right?
Because of the earthquake, we lose the job.
Meeting because of bad traffic.
Because the earthquake.
Because there was a bad traffic.
Because there was bad traffic, exactly. Or because the traffic was very bad, right? You see, you have to change it. Make it a clause, okay? Everybody got the idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you into your little groups for a couple of minutes and see if you can make 7 good sentences, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put you into, let's see, how about 4 groups, okay? So I'm gonna send you an invitation to join the meeting, and I want you to work together to see if you can make a good sentence, okay? Remember,
Okay.
so and therefore are always in the middle, right? The other ones can be at the beginning, but so and therefore so therefore consequently, those 3 have to be in the middle. Cause, so, effect. Cause, therefore, effect. Cause, consequently, effect. So I want you to practice these and see if you can make 7 good sentences, okay? So I'm going to put you in your little rooms and you can talk together about it, okay? And if you have questions, please ask me because I'll come around one by one. All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
See you later.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.
All right.
Drive safely.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Have
All
a
right.
good trip. See you later.
Okay. See you. Bye. See you tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow.
Later.
Later, in 5
Okay.
minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who is Z982? There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Webb.